Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Sharon. How you doing? Good morning, Maria. How are you? Good morning, Bob. Welcome aboard. How are ya? Erica, good morning. It's Heather. Good morning, Heather. Hello, Kate. How are you? Okay, so we will start, all right? So we're going to sit up nice and tall. We want to have our heels underneath our knees. So we don't want to have those feet tucked under us. We don't want to have them out too far or blah, 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 in and out. Usual stuff. Going to sit up as tall as you can. If you can come and sit towards the front of the chair, then do that. If your back's a little bit tired so far because it's still early and hasn't got moving yet, then use the backrest of the chair. All right, let's lift up out of the hips, belly button just gently drawing back. I want you to be able to breathe. That's important. And let's roll those shoulders back. Good. Now take a deep breath in. And deep breath out. And the other way, deep breath in. And deep breath out. And we do that once more, lifting up out of the hips. And deep breath out. And last one, up. And down. Good, arms are relaxed. Drop the chin to the chest and then deep breath out, roll down and hang over those legs. Breathing in and breathe out. Let's roll back up and sit up tall. Once more, roll it down, relax your back, relax your arms and neck and roll back up and sit up tall. Good. Bring those arms up above your head. Make sure your shoulders are down. Little bend in those elbows. And then lift your right shoulder and lower. And left shoulder and lower. Both together and lower. Again, right and down. Left and down. Both together. Up and down, and we'll take those arms out to the side. Now just have a quick look, make sure those hands are not above your shoulder line, a little bend in the elbows and twist around. And deep breath out, twist the other way. And again, deep breath out. And deep breath out. And back to the center and take your arms down. Let's circle those wrists while they're down by your side. Keeping the chest open, sitting tall, change direction. Good. All right, and arms up. Small bend, okay? Don't have your elbows in by your waist. Pull them out a little bit. And let's circle forward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and back. 2, 3, 4. Open the chest, shoulders squeeze. 8, 9, 10, and lengthen. Now pull those elbows in towards each other behind you and stretch and pull it in and stretch and pull it in and stretch. And again, in and stretch. Last one, in and stretch and take it down again. Good, you can feel those arms starting to work now. Let's get the legs going now. So sitting as tall as you can still, we start with the ankles, circling that foot around, as round as you can make it. Change direction, might be easier this way. Good, let's change legs now. Circling around in one direction. And now the other way. Good, and take it down. We're going to bring that knee up and we're going to stretch and push through the heel. And again, push through the heel and take your foot down. Changing legs, push and push and sitting up nice and tall. Okay, now big hip circles. As big as you can go first thing. Tuck under, try and sink back, pushing through the center. Then move yourself over to the side, but keep your butt on the chair. Then you're gonna push that bum backwards so you're arching your lower back. Out to the side and under, out and back. Good, let's go the other way and around. Keep those legs still, feet flat on the floor. And last one. Good, and find the center. All right, let's take those arms up in front of us, not too high. You can see my arms are below shoulder line, and tuck the bum under and lift. Tuck the bum under and lift. All of this is coming from the center of the body, that pelvic area. So the arms and shoulders are doing nothing, just hanging out there. And a couple more. And last one. Good, and arms down. All right, so now we're going to fix up that posture by grabbing our elastic, and we're actually going to stand up with it today. So up we come. Right now though, you're going to take your arms up above your head and shoulders down, and we're going to gently pull those shoulders back and then release, and pulling back and release, and pulling back and release. Remember, we're not swinging the arms. You're going to do that once more and release. Then we're going to go over to the side, trying to keep those arms up. Now I want you to keep the weight even in both feet, so don't go too far. You don't want to start leaning, all right? Up and over. Keep the weight in the center. And back up. Good. Now bring the arms forward. Shoulders down, hands below shoulder line, roll forward and back and forward and back and forward and back. Two more forward. Use those shoulders and forward. Now make sure we go back and down. Let's do a little turn to the right. Can you keep your hips facing forward when you do that? Let's go to the left. And hold it there. Now back to the center and bring it down. Okay, we're going to stretch that elastic against the legs, okay? But the tighter you stretch it, the harder you're going to work. Shoulders pull back and we bend those knees. Shoulders pull back and we bend the knees. And again, back and bend and back and bend. Belly button gently drawing back still. And that's going to be another thing I talk about. What does that mean? So many people suck it back and then can't breathe, and they tighten up all their back muscles while they're doing that. And last one, arms back up, shoulders down. Let's open again. 1 and 2, 3, 4, and one more. Hold. Over to the side. Weight in the center. Over to the other side. And back to the top, and arms forward, and roll the shoulders forward and back and forward and back. Feel that stretch along the upper back and relax, and along the upper back and relax. Once more, forward and back. Take the arms down and stretch back. Now if the neck is getting sore, just loosen that off a little bit with the elastic, but still just focus on the shoulders. There's not as much weight there then, resistance. And down. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Take your arms up. Are you ready? Stretch it out. Take it down. I'll wait for you to catch up. Make sure the hands, the palms of the hands are facing forward like this. Now you will find that elastic's a little bit tighter now, and it should be sitting down near your backside, okay? Hands, arms nice and long. Try not to leave them squashed up. Try and stretch out those arms. And then we push them back. 1, squeeze the shoulder blades. 2 and 3 and 4. Just work within your limitations and hold. Now from here, I'm going to get you to bend your knees. I'm going to hinge forward a little just to make it a bit easier. And you're going to push those arms backwards, just a small way. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come up, stand up tall. Okay, let's loosen off that elastic and bring it up to the rib cage. Remember, it needs to be underneath your arms like so. Okay, you might want to Lengthen that elastic a little bit now. And then come into position, hands directly in front of your shoulders, not your chest, okay? Elbows are lifted as well, but not too high, but don't have them down here. And then we push forward. And as we release, we come back slowly in front of the shoulders and forward. And elbows out to the side. And again. So the tighter that elastic, the harder you're going to be working here. And back. We want to keep that chest open. Don't roll forward. And 2. And last one. Now we're going to roll forward. So we're going to bring the hands closer together. Stretch and roll. See my elbows start to point up towards the ceiling as I do this. The shoulders have rolled over and I've closed up the chest. And back and close it up. And back and close it up. And back and close it up. Shoulders down and close it up. Last one and close it up. Feel those shoulders working now. Let's take those arms down. Good. Loosen up. So you can feel that right around that whole shoulder area. Across the upper back as well. You might feel stretched out through the upper chest. Maybe I'm best to call it that. Okay, bring that elastic back around to the front now. You're all straightened up in the upper body. Let's step inside that elastic somewhere close to the center. Try and not fall over for a start. Secondly, try and make sure it's as even as possible. All right, I'm going to get you to lift right up out of those hips. Think about where we've just placed those shoulders. Keep it there. All right, strong wrists. Curl in as up as high as you can. Don't let those wrists pull. And down slowly. In slowly and down slowly. In slowly and down. Now we gently draw that belly button back. So let's breathe out as we come up. And out. And in. And out. In and out. In. 5 more. 1 and down. And 2 and down. The elastic's getting tighter and down. It's not really. 2 more. 1 and 2. Good. Okay. Now you can keep your arms exactly where they are, or you can make your elastic a little tighter. That's up to you. Okay, I'm going to go somewhere in the middle there. And we're going to push that right leg out just a little way. Now I want you to keep that weight over your left leg. 1, 2, keep it small. 3, pull up. 4, 5. Let's go the other side. Transfer that weight over and push. 1, 2, 3. The tighter that elastic, the harder that's going to be to do. Good. Tailbone tucked under, lift the pelvic floor and off we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Transfer and 1, 2, 3, 4. Last one, 5. Good. Let's do some more bicep curls. Now 10 is going to be too much. Just do 5. And remember, you don't have to come all the way up. 1 and 2 and 3. Remember to breathe. Good job. All right. Now we're going to carefully step off that elastic and we're going to work on the opposite. So we've just done biceps. Now we're going to do triceps, the back of the arm, those angel wings. Okay. Now what we're going to do is do it with the elastic. Now if your elastic's too short, I'm going to get you to grab one of your weights and I'm going to get you to actually sit down. So people with an elastic that is long enough, pop one end of it down on the floor. And then take your right foot and place that on top of the elastic. You can see I'm not standing on the handle. Okay, I want my foot completely flat on the floor. Then my right hand, which happens to be on the same side of my body, handy that. Get that elbow nice and high and as close to the head as you can. Now, of course, with flexibility through the shoulder, you may not get it this close. You might be out here. That's okay, but that's where your elbow stays, okay? Don't drop it lower, okay? So it goes for wherever you've got it. Hand is resting on the neck there. I can feel it actually on the neck. For those that have to come down and use a weight because the elastic is too short, I want you to sit down just for control. Holding on to that one weight, watching out for your head. You're going to get that arm up into position as well, just like we are, okay? So it's the same arm movement. Now, what I'm going to get you to do in this position is tuck your chin down to your chest, like so that your head is well and truly out of the way, because you're going to lift that weight up and slowly take it down. Now, the weight is going to want to pull you back down, just like an elastic would. A little bit harder to control with the weight, okay, because you've got to think about keeping it strong in the wrist as well. So see how you go. You can do it that way, or we'll do it with the elastic, but it's the same movement. All right, are we ready? Who started already? Erica. All right, pull up. And 1, elbow lifted. And 2, elbow lifted. And 3. And 4. Try not to lean backwards. And 6. And 7, take your time. And 8, control that weight. 9, last one. Good. Now we're going to take that other hand and we're going to rest it on top. Okay, we're all doing this together. Both hands are sitting on the neckline, both elbows pulled in. Oops, I grabbed my hair. And stretch up. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Keep those elbows high. 5 and 6. It's getting harder now. 7 and 8 and 9. Last one. And 10. Good. Now when you come back down, come around gently. Good. Okay, so if you're using the elastic, all you're going to do is pop the other foot in that same spot, okay? I'll just kick the handle forward a little bit so it's out of the way and change hands, elbow high. Obviously, if you're using the weight sitting on the chair, you're just going to change hands. Make sure your chin is tucked though. Sit up or stand up nice and tall. Don't lean backwards when you're doing it, okay? And let's stretch up. 1 and 2 and 3. As you're moving, feel where your elbow is. Is it still lifted high? And you can feel that travel all the way down the back of the arm there. And 5 and 4 and 3 and 2. Have I ever told you how much I love this exercise? And 1. Take the other hand, place it on top. Off we go again, doubles. And 2. Now you can feel it. 3 and 4. Keep breathing. Breathe out as you push up. 7 and 8. Elbows high. And 9. Stay focused. And 10. Good. Very carefully bring it around. All right. We're going to pop the elastic down. And we are going to have a seat again. So, if you need a drink of water on the way to your chair, which probably isn't very far away, please do have a drink. Have a drink. I'm talking to the wrong camera. Okay. Come and sit towards the front of the chair now, okay? Not towards the back for this one. We do have to try and really focus on those tummy muscles and core muscles. So we are going to feel the pelvic floor lifting. And again, if you're not sure if you're doing that, that's what Sunday's all about, okay? I can help you. You can tell me how you feel face to face. I can have a look at how you're moving and I can work it out from your body movements. All right, sit up nice and tall, feet flat on the floor, lift up out of the hips, and we're going to start with our pelvic tilt. So arms forward a little and tuck. 1 and 2 and 3. Keep it really small and gentle. 4 and 5. Now we go back a little deeper and we're going to hold it when we get there. Tuck and lean. Don't rest on the chair, but feel like you're pushing in through here so you can feel those tummy muscles tightening. The rib cage is trying to hit the hips. That's the movement. And sit up tall. And pull it back. Rib cage to the hips, and we hold using those tummy muscles to hold us. If we don't use the tummy muscles to hold us, we'll be using only our back, and that's when the back will get really sore. Okay, so use those tummy muscles, feel them pull back, keep pulling back even though you're breathing, and lift, and again, and hold it again. Good. And lift, hands to the ears. Are you ready, guys? We're going to start our twist. Coming across and sit up. And we've still got that same tuck, a little pause in that bend. And lift, and pause, and lift, and pause, and lift. Changing sides, across, and up, and 2. And up, and 3, and up, 4, pull up, and 5, pull up, bring the arms down, lower than your shoulder line, and pelvic tilt, and up, and 2, and up, 3, and up, 4, and up, last one, 5. Now we go deeper and we add a pause in as we hold and breathe out, coming up. And breathe in and hold. Breathe out and lift. If the arms are getting too sore because of all the movements we've already done, just let them hang down by your side. That's okay. And again, back, hold, and lift, and last one, back, and hold, and lift, hands to the ears, elbows out, and across. 1, open the chest, 2, and open, and 3, and open, and 4, and open, last one, 5, and open, other way, 1, up, 2, and up, 3, up, 4, up, last one, 5, and up, and arms down. Good. All right, give your arms a little shake if they need it. We're going to bring those legs together. We're going to sit right towards the front of the chair. Now you may need to change your positioning once we get into our lean, okay, because you do need to be able to find that center of balance, okay. So we sit up nice and tall and we tuck and roll back and shoulder blades gently hit the chair. Now I know that my center of balance, I'm going to have to scoot my bum further forward, which is not really something I could do when I was sitting up. So make sure you are going to be able to lift those legs. Let the arms just hang down by your side. Some people choose to hold onto the chair. That's okay, as long as you don't get tight, as long as you don't do this, okay? All right, squeeze those legs towards each other and lift the heels. The belly button is gently drawing back, and lift the heels, and lift the heels, and lift. All right, let's lift the legs up. 1, and 2, and 3. Make sure you're breathing, and 4, and 5. Good. Bring the right knee up, stretch the leg out, bring it in and down. Other leg up and out and in and down. Don't lose that connection as you do this, okay? We don't want anything but that leg moving. Belly button is gently drawing back. Let's squeeze those legs together, and heels. 5, 4, belly button back. 3, 2, hands on your tummy if you're not sure, and lifting. 1, and 2, and 3 and 4 and 5 and right leg and out and in. Can you feel how much heavier that leg gets when you stretch that foot away from you? Use your tummy to control and help the leg with the lift, otherwise your back does it all. And down. Let's go once more. Lifting 1, 2, still connected, 3, 4 and 5. Now lift up, 1 and 2. It doesn't need to be this high. 3. Good. Single leg in, stretch it out, in, take it down. Other leg in, stretch it out. Feel that working here and down and lift up and out and in and down and last one and out and in and down. Okay, I'm going to scoot my bum back a little bit before I sit up so that I don't fall off the chair. And then I'll find my position again. All right, sitting up nice and tall. Okay, we'll let the arms just hang. And we're going to do right leg lift, pulling up as tall as we can. Let's change legs. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now step it forward and alternate. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hands to the ears and we tuck and lift. 1, pull up. 2, keep the chest open, elbows out, and 4 and 5, change sides, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Good. Take the arms down. Good. All right. This time we're going to take the knee up and out. 1, 2, 3, pull up tall, and 4, 1 more, and 5. Take it down, other leg. 1 and 2, 3, keep everything else still, 4 and 5. Good. Sit up tall and tapping out. Open the hips, you can have a little lean here. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Bring it in, arms up. Now we twist across. And 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. Change sides. And 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5. And arms down. Let's roll down. And just relax, hang over your legs. Take a deep breath in. All right, as you breathe out, roll yourself back up to the top. Good, shake it all out. We're gonna do all that again. So if you need to have a little drink before we do that part, then you may grab one. And I'll pull my pants up because they're falling down. It's getting warm now. It's gonna be a lovely day today, I hear. Of course, on Friday, when we're meant to be going for our walk up Mount Cannibal, it looks like it's going to rain again. All right. Sitting on your chair, feet under or heels underneath your knees, feet flat on the floor, lifting up out of the hips. I got to remember where we started. What do we do? Oh, it was knee lift. All right, you ready? Right leg, knee lift, tuck and... No, there was no tuck, it was just a lift. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Change legs and 1 and 2, 3, feel the legs working, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and step it forward, alternate, 3, 4, 5, 6, keep breathing, 7, 8, 9, and 10, hands to the ears. Now the right knee, and 1, pull up, and 2, pull up, and 3, lift, and 4, and lift, and 5, lift, changing legs, 1, up, 2, up, 3, 4, and 5. Good, and arms down. Right knee up and out. And 2, 3, 4, and 5. Changing, 1, and 2, and 3. Still sitting tall, and 4, and 5. Let's take it out, sit up, and 1, and 2, 3, 4, 5. Move your body, 6. Get used to that transfer of weight. Feel comfortable with it so that you can do it always. And 10, bring it in, arms up, and twist, 1, pull up, and 2, and up, and 3, and 4, and 5. Change sides, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5. Good. Arms down and roll down, and roll up, and sit up tall. Good job. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is our weights. So you can pick them up. We're going to leave those legs alone for a bit. How about that? Okay. So we're sitting up nice and tall again, feet flat on the floor. Got your weights in your hands now. Let's take those arms down by our side. Now you can use the backrest if you need to. First one we're going to do though are triceps again. So we're going to hinge forward slightly. I want you to keep your back flat, chest open. Don't go all the way over here, okay? Too much back work. I'd rather you just focused on those tricep muscles, those arm muscles. So let's lift a little and use the tummy and pull the right elbow back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Changing sides. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Both together. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Sit up tall. Bring the hands in. Push up. Bring the hands in. And take it down. Chest open, in, and up, and in, and down. Strong wrists, in, and up, and in, and down. Good. If you need to loosen up, do so, because we're going to repeat. So then we hinge forward when you've loosened up, chin tucked, right elbow back, and 2, 3, 4, 1 more, 5. Left arm, 1, and 2, 3, 4, and 5. Both arms, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And sit up nice and tall, chest open, curl in, up, in, and down, and in, up, in, and down. Last one, in, up, in, and down, hands to the legs. Now, if you cannot feel anything going on with your arms and shoulders at this point, it means that those weights you're using, next time you use them, they should be 1/2 kilo heavier. Ready? All right, hands in front of your chest. Don't like that, do you? Shoulders down, elbows bent, open out and in. Chin tucked out, hand in and out and in, hand out and in. Last one, out and in. Turn the palms to face down. All right, keep your shoulders back. Any traveling pain or sharp pains, please stop. It probably means those shoulders aren't in the correct position, so check your posture. Elbows bent, let's lift those weights up and slowly take them down. Good, now let's take them down by our side and lift out and down and back to the front. Up and down. Take it down and up and down. Bring it forward once more. Up, you don't have to lift this high. And out. Good, and bring it in. While you loosen up, I'm just going to let you know, when you pull up out to the side, shoulders are back, elbows are always bent. If that's it, then that's it, because you're going to move slowly and you can feel that it's getting heavier and heavier through this muscle here, okay? So as it gets heavier, you don't want those wrists to flick and relax. We don't want to pull from the wrist area, okay? We want to pull from here, okay? So, hands in front, open out, and 1, and 2, and 3, keep the hands low, and 4, and 5. Good, take it down. Now already that upper back has been working, so of the upper arm area. Lift 1, take it down. Lift 2, take it in. Lift 1, take it down. Lift 2, bring it in. Last set, and up. Arms down and up, arms in. Good, loosen up. All right, we're going to pop those weights down carefully now. You're going to sit up nice and tall. Give your arms a good shake down by your side. Circle the wrists. Other way. Good. Roll the shoulders. Just gentle. And relax. Chin to the chest. Chin to the ceiling. Chin to the chest. Chin to the ceiling. And forward. Look to the right. Round to the left. Just go as far as you can. Keep those shoulders forward, coming round to the right and round to the left, facing forward, not rolled forward. Back to the front. Drop the ear down, try not to move the body. Over to the other side. And again, relax, don't force. And over. And up, chin to the chest. Keep your arms and shoulders relaxed. Let that upper body hang. Slowly roll yourself down so you're hanging over those legs. Take a breath in. Breathe out, come back up. Belly button to the spine and lift out of the hips up nice and tall. Bring the arms forward, open out and squeeze back and release. Open out and squeeze back and release. Once more, open out and release. Arms down, right arm up to the top and drop the hand to the neck Okay, elbows as high as you can. If you can, take your other hand and pull that elbow even closer. Now, if you can't, haven't got the flexibility to be able to take that other arm across, then just walk those fingers down your spine and bring that elbow in as much as you can. Good, let's take those arms all the way out to the side. Now the left arm up, hand drops down. So I'd walk my hands and bring that elbow in as close as I can, or I use my hand to just give it a little pull. And bring the arms all the way out and down. Good. Grab your right leg now, take it across the body and turn to the right. Keep pulling up tall, don't sink into your hips. And slowly back around, let's change legs. Across and turn. And back around. Good work. Sit up tall, right ankle. Changing feet. Changing direction. Now change feet. Circle. And change direction. Good. Bring your right knee in and push through the heel. Now make sure you can feel that in the back of the leg. If you can't feel that in the back of the leg, pull those toes back more. And release, sit up tall, other leg in. Push through the heel, again, through the back of the leg there. And bring it in, sit up tall, once more, push. And bring it in, sit up tall and push. And bring it in. Now we're going to stand up. Doing everything backwards today, aren't we? Chair's there if you need it for balance though, okay? So make sure you do use it. We're going to take those feet out nice and wide. So if you're going to be using a chair for balance, I'm going to bring it forward of my body because I know what I'm doing. So as wide as you can go. Chair's there for you if you need it. I want you to keep your back nice and flat to start with, and then you're going to go all the way down and hang as far as you can. Now, if you think you might feel a little bit dizzy hanging upside down, I want you to make sure you are looking forward with your head so that you can keep a sight on like a horizon line, okay? And that will help you stay balanced. Now, for everyone else, you should be hanging and feeling that stretch through the back of the neck, as well as everyone feeling it through those inner thighs there. Are we ready to come up? Very slowly, come back up. Use that chair or wall or whatever you've got close by to keep your balance, because it might be when you get to the top that you start to feel a bit lightheaded. Okay, so before you move again, you make sure you are clear. And then give those legs a good shake. Good. Okay, we're going to take the feet so that they are only maybe shoulder distance apart. Okay, not too far. Then we're going to bring those arms up into a pistol grip. And we're going to lean over to one side, keeping the weight even in both feet. And then over to the other side. Good, and come back up to the top. Okay, now we're going to take those legs wide again, and we're going to take that right arm out, and we're going to come over. Again, the weight stays in the center, but the stretch now is a little bit lower, closer to the hip. And come up, over to the other side. Lengthen that arm at the top there. Good, and bring it back in. Okay, very carefully bring those legs back in, give them another shake. All right, I want you to rise up as tall as you can and hold it. Good, bend your knees forward, trying to keep those toes up nice and high. Now you're going to push those heels into the floor, keeping your knees bent so that you get a stretch down in that Achilles area. and release, and we reverse it for the last little bit. Bend, keep those heels on the floor, come up onto the toes, stretching through the feet, and rise up nice and tall. Stretch those legs. You can lock those knees up now, and lower down. Good, and shake it out again. All right, take a deep breath in and out. Breathe in, lift your shoulders. Breathe out, take them down. Breathe in, open your chest. And breathe out. And again, in and out. And breathe in and out. And breathe in. And deep breath out. And there we are. Well done, everyone. Good work. How are you feeling? How are you all feeling? All right, everyone. Well, in that case, I'm out of here. Have a great week. Have a great day. Take it easy. And bye-bye. See ya.